are red. Somebody are red. Drive.
It's warming up. Beautiful afternoon on the Strip. Nothing like Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi and good evening, everyone. We've got an NBA Cup semifinal for you tonight in the East. And a ton is on the line. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Chicago, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, there's the Raptors. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And I think for Toronto, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out, it's just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick, and it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. And for Chicago, we've got White. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Johnson. And it's DJ, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. And thinking back to last year's East semifinals, it was the first ever semi in NBA Cup history.
Indiana downing Milwaukee 128-119 in Las Vegas. And Tyrese Halliburton went off, had 15 assists in that one, and it was kind of a coming out party for the young Pacers team.
Here's DJ. No good from outside. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Billy Donovan.
Their focus on defense, Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems. It's the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
All right, David, thanks. The 3. It's all in by the Bulls. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for them. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose. One of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
Toronto with the ball, following the 3-point basket by Chicago.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to DJ. Driving to the basket. Up and in on the layup. DJ's got 8 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Barnes outside. And it's quickly missing. Chicago is on 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And DJ throws it down.
Oh, nice read from Kuzma. Really good at finding the open teammate.
Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the 76ers.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
White, wide open, he fires. Another one falls for Chicago.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Kobe White. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 3 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, there's no doubt he has been inconsistent, which is unusual for him. But when he turns it back around, boy, you better watch out.
Now here's Barnes. A 23-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from three, this guy is almost unguardable. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And here are the Raptors now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Dick finds quickly. And the three off target. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's DJ, and DJ throws it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Quickly with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
And DJ throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend. You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Count the basket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. All right, a chance to check out stats for R.J. Barrett.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Quickly, and again, unable to change momentum here. DJ with it, now guarded by Perkins. Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And there's the drive. They get it back. Faster quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
And it's DJ missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pulls it up. And that one's good. Ingram's got 5.
In working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
That one's not going to go. Excellent D there by Johnson. Right the pass to DJ. Going inside, and DJ throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, he scuffled a bit out of the gates. 10 shot attempts, but that's just his second make of the game.
Russell, he's checked in for White. And Toronto also making a switch. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Grady Dick. Here's DJ. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl. Bulls shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. He throw good, DJ. Well, we've made it through 2 rounds of the NBA Cup. And the stakes? The stakes just keep rising.
Kevin, once you get to single elimination, there's no room for error. You have 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights going at it. I think this game could come down to the wire.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Barnes looking around. Boucher with a screen on Kuzma. Took the opportunity when he saw him. He's got 8. Chicago leading by 10. DJ with it, picked up by Barrett. And it's DJ missing. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Ingram against Johnson. Now, here's Barrett. Guarded closer. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's quickly after the Bulls pick up 2. Nobody near Barnes. From outside, off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
DJ lays it up and banks it in. And now a 12-point Bulls lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Barrett, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's DJ. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Raptors trail by 14. Onside, Barrett. Drains it from beyond the arc. Barrett's got 5.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
And it's good, 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Barnes outside. A 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 13. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Bulls. And then for Toronto, Abaji's checked in, and it's Mitchell in for Quickly. Barnes has gone 3 of 5 from the arc, 60% shooting the 3-ball. Basket counts. DJ's got 38 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Mitchell against Russell. Mitchell dishes to Barrett. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. 7 points in the game.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Here's DJ. Takes it off the glass.
Love the selfless approach from Russell. His teammates appreciate when he finds them uncovered.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. They trail by 14. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. The kick out to Barnes. And it's DJ with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And DJ throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 11. Mitchell outside. Clock at 4. Misses the 3.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. DJ's got 44.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 18. Here's DJ. Abaji pulls it in. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That one falls.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's DJ. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Now, here's Mitchell. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Barrett. Now Boucher from past the arc. Kuzma pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Mitchell. His last outing, he had 8 points. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's DJ. Another bucket. Wow!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Barrett. Mitchell outside. Pass to Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. Barrett with another miss. Now here's DJ. Here's Kuzma. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Bulls out front, running away with. Welcome back to the 2024 NBA Cup semifinals. We're so glad you could join us. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
And Vucevic kicks to Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it's win or go home here, and this is what you love about the Cup, right, guys? The semifinals of the Cup are so enthralling. It's the closest thing we have to the college basketball tournament.
Yeah, everything is on the line in this one moment. That creates a lot of excitement, a lot of drama, and that's what the league was trying to achieve with this event.
The Raptors making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And Giddey gets it to go.
He's got some touch. Giddey delicate with that one.
Toronto's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Mitchell finds Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on White. To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I like seeing Jakob go to work in pick and rolls. He is so dependable in these situations.
Here's DJ. And the layup's good off the glass. DJ's got 54 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
It's Barrett on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Kobe White.
Nice pump fake there. Barrett isn't all effort and athleticism. He pays attention to his craft.
And the Bulls making a change here. Smith has checked in. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Mitchell. Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The Raptors shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. DJ, and he makes good on the layup. DJ's got 58.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Quickly with it. Now guarded by DJ. Here's Barrett. Count that one. Barrett's got 18 points in the game.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact. Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And the Raptors call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Dix checked in for Toronto. Here's Barnes. 11 points in the game. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Here's Dick. Ingram finds quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. He's got 8.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Good, that's another bucket. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
Toronto's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And DJ throws it down.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Pass to Dick. Chicago grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
That's a 2 from Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And DJ throws it down.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Ingram. Barnes with it. It's Ingram on the wing. Giddey defending. Barnes passes to Quickly. And that time, also a missed shot.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Off on the layup. Raptors shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Barnes against Johnson. Barnes can't get it to go. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Giddey against Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ingram passes to Barnes. And again, Toronto no up.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Giddey kicks to DJ. Chicago needs to get a shot on. Giddey, no good. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Back to Johnson. No good on that one. Good D by Barnes. And so here's Toronto. Dick in the corner. Pass to Pirtle. Ingram with it. Giddy defending. 1 second left. And they pick up 2. Ingram's got 7 points in the game. And so it's Chicago with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a...
Let me start out by saying, if you make it here, like both these teams have, the whole league and NBA fan base is checking you out, and I know what the feeling is like.
You know, Shaq, I think I need more Shaqronyms in my life. How about OFC? You know what that is, big fella? Okra and fried chicken. And changing... And that's a halftime wrap.
And halftime is come and gone, and the second half of the NBA Cup semifinal is here. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
They've got Kyle Kuzma. White is out there with DJ, and it's Vucevic, and it's Johnson in at the 3. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. For 3, Ingram. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's DJ. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. Here's Ingram. Johnson with the block.
Good anticipation from Johnson. Saw the shot coming and got a hand on it.
And it's DJ missing.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Dick passes to Ingram. And here's Barnes for 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 4 assists in the game.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
It's good.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pirtle finds Barnes. Back to Pirtle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Pirtle's got his second bucket.
Ooh, fighting for those two. Jakob Pirtle using that 7'1" frame.
And that one's good, DJ.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Inside, quickly, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him. Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
A 3 from Quickly. Hands it from downtown. Quickly's got 13.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. quickly kicks to Barnes. Drives to the hoop. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And yep, another basket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. And it's quickly in the corner. No good on the triple. Bulls have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's TJ. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. Fires the 3. Vucevic with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Pass to quickly, looking to end the run. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 5 assists tonight. Here's TJ, and got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. For Toronto, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Quickly looking it over. Barnes passes to Quickly. Bucket is good. Quickly's got 10 points in the quarter.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
Here's TJ, and another one.
90, a legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Toronto's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. There's the drive, and TJ throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Ingram. Good D by Johnson. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's TJ. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Barnes down low. He's against Kuzma. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-7 run. And that one's good. TJ.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Barnes outside. For 3, Ingram. The shot will not fall.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
And TJ throws it down hard.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Back to Barnes. Down low. Here's Dick. Rebound by the Bulls. White's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's TJ. Rebound by the Raptors. Now, quickly. 20 points for him. Now, Birtle. It's Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. Ingram passes to Barnes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 6 assists here tonight.
In the always evolving game, of Barnes. I like seeing him waste no time there, letting that one go.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer. Barnes has got 8 points in the quarter.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Josh Giddey comes in for Johnson. And it's Dosunmu in for White. Raptors also changing it up. Abaji's checked in. And Barrett subbed in for Grady Dick. 14 feet away. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Abaji the pass to Mitchell. Let's go. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Fires from deep. Abaji pulls it in. Abaji's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Barrett. That's tipped. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Giddey. DJ. And good. He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA. Really taking it to the opposition. Phillips, he's checked in for Bruce Ellis. Here's Mitchell. He has 6. Will it go? Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to Smith. Here's Dosunmu. Phillips, the pass to Smith. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And here is Giddey. 4 on the clock. Back to Smith. A rebound by Mitchell. Raptors shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Pass to Boucher. Now here's Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Mitchell. Here's Phillips. DJ with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. On the wing, Dosunmu hits the three-point bomb.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Boucher. And here is Mitchell. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's DJ. Defense is right there. It's tipped. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Back to Barrett. Mitchell passes to Boucher. Off target with the open look.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And it's Giddey in the corner. Pass to DJ. Clock at 6. Now here is Smith. Shoots from the corner, and the shot goes in.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Barnes left side. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Dosunmu. Barrett, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And here is DJ. Here's Giddey. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They've moved their way through the east side of the bracket and are headed for the final game of the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just one game, winner takes all. You know they're going to be bringing that competitive fire. They want to be the ones hoisting that cup.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.